focused and alert. Second, prepare your pen and notebook so you can jot down all the important details from our lesson. And lastly, sit back and listen because we are about to begin our discussion. At the end of this, I am expecting you to define what is area, identify the difference between area and a perimeter, and solve the area of plane figures. So class, try to look around. Who can give me examples of different shapes and figures you can see here inside our classroom? Yes, very good. We have a lot of shapes and figures here inside the classroom. Just like bulletin board with a shape of rectangle, wall clock with a shape of circle, my table has a shape of square, the door also is rectangle, our bookshelves also is rectangle, and so much more. Class, hold on with what shape or figure you have seen here inside, because after this discussion, we will try to measure the total area of that certain shape. Got it, class? Good. So, our topic for today is all about area. But before we go over, we will first identify the difference between area and a perimeter. In geometry, the area can be defined as the space occupied by a flat shape or the surface of an object. The area of a figure is the number of the unit squares that cover the surface of a closed figure. While when we say perimeter in geometry, it can be defined as the path or the boundary that surrounds in shape. It can also be defined as the length of the outline of a shape. For example, it is the graph of a square yard. The brown border is a fence, while green square is the grass. The perimeter of this square is the length of a fence. The area of this square is the amount of grass. Let's say, for example, the side of a square yard measures 10 feet. So if there are 4 sides, we need to multiply 4 by 10 in order to get the total perimeter of the square yard. 4 times 10 is equal to 40. Therefore, the total perimeter of the square yard is 40 feet. And if the amount of green grass of the square yard measures 10 feet, therefore we need to multiply 10 times 10 in order to get the total area of the square yard. 10 times 10 is equals to 100. Therefore, the total area of the green grass is 100 feet squared. Am I clear, class? Okay. Today, we will only focus on area and the formulas in finding area. So try to look at the chart on the board. The chart shows the basic examples of two-dimensional shapes. Label as the name of the shape, picture of the shape, and the formulas in finding area. The first shape is circle. So the formula in finding the total area of the circle is area is equals to pi r squared, whereas r is the radius. The second picture is triangle. So the formula in finding the area of a triangle is area is equal to 1/2 times b times h, where b is base and h is height. The next picture is square. So the formula in finding the total area of square is area is equal to L times L, where L is the length of each side. Are you still with me, class?
Okay, let's continue.
The next picture is parallelogram. So the formula in finding the total area of parallelogram is area is equal to b times h, where b is base and h is the perpendicular height. The next is what? Yes, rectangle. So the formula in finding the area of rectangle is area is equal to L times W, where L is length and W is width. The last is trapezoid, wherein the formula in finding the total area of a trapezoid is area is equals to 1/2 times A equals to B times H, where A and B are lengths of the parallel sides and H is the perpendicular height. Now that I have already discussed the formulas in finding area, let us go back to the shapes we have listed in the blackboard. So the first one is the bulletin board that has the shape of rectangle. Let us find the area of the rectangle. So who can give me the formula in finding the area of a rectangle? Say it loud. I can't hear you. Very good. Let's say the length is 5 cm and the width is 3 cm. So we have area is equal to 5 cm times 3 cm. Area is equals to 15 cm squared. Therefore, the area of the bulletin board is 15 cm squared. The next is wall clock. So who can solve the area of the wall clock? Let's say the radius of the wall clock is 5 inches. Anyone? Wow! Great job! Class, I have given some more examples on the board, and let us try to solve what is being asked on each. Are you ready? Okay. Great job, class! Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Thank you for giving and trying your best in solving those given examples on the board. It seems that you already mastered the formulas on how to find the area of rectangle, square, triangle, and some of those shapes that we have discussed earlier. So prepare a one whole sheet of pad paper and then solve the given problems on the board. Find what is being asked and show your solutions. Problem number 1. What is the area of a rectangle if it has a length of 6 inches and a width of 4 inches? Problem number 2. If the area of the square is 5 meters, what is the total area of the square? For number 3, find the area of the circle with a radius of 10 inches. Problem number 4. Find the area of the trapezoid ABCD shown below. For the last problem, find the area of the parallelogram JKLM shown below. For your performance task, find the area of the rectangle and then show your solution. The situation reads, in Tim's house, a rectangle swimming pool whose length 30 meters and width 10 meters is surrounded by grass. The pool with the grassy area make a large rectangle whose length is 50 meters and width 20 meters. What area is occupied by the grass? Submit your work on our next meeting. Before we end our discussion, I will leave some reminder for you. Always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Goodbye and have a nice day.